Aquafarmers are responsible for 53% of seafood production, one of the world's most important sources of human consumption.
It is always good to be aware of new possibilities. In life, your surroundings, and of course in business. We successfully converted this business in 2008. Super hard work, but fulfilling to work in a nature reserve, making use of low and high tides instead of pumps. We are constantly looking for ways to make our business grow and be more resilient by being efficient.
Working with aquafarmers, big, mid-size and small, it's what we do. We advise and do research on all aspects. The incubation of the fish eggs, the rearing of tiny little larvae to full-size fish in several stages, how to feed them, when to harvest them, and to go to market. And now we have the next possibility for these diverse food producers to be aware of. What we like is being part of an introduction that would seem far away from our community. But we are increasingly excited to find that cultivating fish cells directly can contribute to growth and sustain business for the future. We have years of experience growing cells for aquaculture. The idea that we can also use that experience to help create additional business models for them and solve issues that are affecting not only aquafarmers but also food production at large is making the work even more valuable.
I'm happy to meet the researchers from S2 Aqua, which are part of a European Union consortium called FEASTS. They are looking into fair transition models for farmers and aquafarmers by culturing fish and meat cells directly. To me, it is logical that there will always be new ways of producing food, especially because it was science and know-how that brought our industry to where we are today. Let's not forget, in the 1970s, aquafarming existed, but only produced around 3% of seafood. And look at us today, responsible for more than 50% of all fish consumption, and it's still growing. We are successful today, but we have to keep on thinking about tomorrow. As long as investments are clear, the reliable characteristics of cellular aquaculture will provide me with a secure and transparent production of high-end fish products, solving some of my headaches of today, like climate change, labor needs, flexibility in market demand, and timelines. The process of cell-cultivated fish is actually very simple. It's seafood that is grown in a bioreactor. First, a small biopsy is taken from a fish. After that, the most efficient cells are selected for their growth capacity. The cells are put in a bioreactor together with feed derived from plants. We can harvest them to create a range of delicious fish products.
Identifying what feeds a fish or a cell is a similar question to me. Let's look at what aquafarms have, like their place, their contacts, a capable workforce, entrepreneurships, and experience with complex process.
I fully understand this additional way of producing will mean important decisions, and I want to make sure that they have the right tools and information to make those decisions.
Let's look at some opportunities. Cell-cultured seafood requires less animals. Cell-cultured seafood requires less space. It's more sustainable. It is less dependent of environmental variables like water temperature. And it can be an additional business model.
There are resources in this still growing market, like important collaborations with science, with industries. There is money to invest, and they have the consumers for a tasty product.
Besides a good understanding of this new way of producing seafood, going forward for aquafarmers needs more support for basic research and legislation that embraces this possibility to diversify protein production. It needs to be possible to go forward with these opportunities without legislation putting up barriers and hurdles. And this is precisely where the EU can play a huge role in taking the lead to become the hub for innovation in aquafarming. It already started with feasts. Researchers, entrepreneurs, and legislators engage, collaborate, and contribute to the best possible understanding of needs, wants, challenges, and goals to achieve.
Given our common goal to remain successful, why wouldn't we explore possibilities that could bring further growth to our businesses, to our regions, and to our customers in a more sustainable way? That's just smart business to me.